My name is Blake Battle, and I am the project lead of Battle Fortress Tortoise, affectionately referred to as BFT. I will be introducing you to the leads of the team as they talk a little bit about their specific portion of the game and how they're developing that, alongside being able to take a look at a lot of our concept art and progress thus far. Now, I'd like to start by introducing you to Mr. Gabriel Gonzalez, who is the lead designer and creator of Battle Fortress Tortoise. And now, Gabe, I'd first like to ask you, where did the idea of Battle Fortress Tortoise come from?
It was a name that had such a strong meaning behind it, and you could go to different people within the school and say just the name, and they would build the picture in their head of what they're envisioning. I mean, you have Battle, Fortress, and Tortoise, and all three of those words can help you kind of build a picture. So after a week or two of just saying the name and people asking me what the gameplay was about, I would ask them, well, what do you think is the game about? And I could guarantee you that you'd have 10 different people with 10 different ideas of what BFT actually was, and I bet all 10 of those ideas were pretty awesome.
So, Gabe, taking into consideration all these ideas you would get from people, what was the final destination that the game design for Battle Fortress Tortoise arrived at?
Well, first off, Battle Fortress Tortoise is a third-person tactical shooter. Now, how this differentiates from other third-person shooters is that there are essentially two levels of scale in terms of combat. So, obviously, in any third-person shooter, you're going to be firing at enemies close to you, and that's where the Nomander and his crossbow are going to fight off the hyenas that come on board the Tortoise. Now, that extra layer of combat that we have that a lot of third-person shooters don't is the ability for the Nomander to control the many cannons on board the Tortoise, much like a naval commander would control the cannons on a naval ship.
Thank you, Gabe. Now I'm going to jump over into Engine and show you what we have in UDK. I'm going to show you a little bit of our gameplay mechanics we have implemented in so far. I'm going to shoot some hyenas for you from the back of this giant Argo over here. Play from here. So here we go. Argo's going to start moving here in a second. And he's off. Things go a little crazy there for a second when he starts walking. But anyway, here's our hyenas over there spawning. I'm standing next to these cannons. Now I'm in their range, so when I fire this crossbow bolt, they will fire after it toward these mongrels down here. Chaos ensues. Boom. Bye, hyenas. So those cannons stop shooting when I move out of their range. And there you can see the pain and suffering of the hyena horde down there. A view down here, it's kind of interesting to see Argo moving across the world from the ground level. So he's going to start up here in a couple seconds. There he goes. See the world lagging behind there a little bit, but there he goes, just marching bravely across the dangers of these hyena horde-ridden lands. See him over here, these giant beasts. But anyway, it's just really cool to see what we got going on here. He's, look how huge he is, those giant feet just clomping the ground. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got in UDK so far. Definitely be implementing more of our stuff soon. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking a look at our game so far. Next week, I'll introduce you to more leads and hopefully be able to show you some more development on our content. Thank you very much. We'll see you later.